party before he left. So now we are having his party and giving Eric his gift. So at this time, I'm going to bring Charlotte in here to introduce Eric, and he's going to tell us a few things that happened. So Charlotte, would you step right over here and introduce Eric, please?
This is Eric Matthews.
No, you're Charlotte. You're Charlotte.
This is Eric Matthews right here.
Oh.
I am Charlotte Denny. And he will be showing us what he got, and he will be saying what he did in Florida.
He's going to tell us what he did in Florida. So first of all, we're going to give him his major gift first. And this is the main gift. Would you please explain what you have there, Eric?
Well, this is a robotic set.
We'll turn the camera this way. Okay.
And as you can see, you have to assemble it.
Okay, that's going to be a nice gift.
So,
We'll get
the
on here.
coolest thing about it is it comes with a single motor.
Good. Cool thing. That's the coolest thing I ever heard of. All right, and now here is the next gift that Eric had gotten, and I'm not sure what that is, Eric. Is that a what?
Read the label. It says cargo car.
Cargo car.
It comes with a green solar package in this orange car.
Now, will this be
Here.
part of your regular outfit that you have at home? You have a train set at home, don't you? Will you just add this to that train set that you have at home? Is that what you're going to do?
And as you can see, it has a magnet right on here. May not be able to see it, but it does.
Okay.
And the crane that hauls it up has a magnet on it too, so they attract. And when you pull this little crank,
Well, that's wonderful and interesting.
the string attached to the magnet pulls it up. As the train pulls this orange car up to the crane.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, now we have a couple. These are not really gag gifts that you're coming up, but they're from your past. So, Charlotte, will you be my assistant here?
Can I hand you one?
I just pull them over here. You hand that over here, and I'll take care of that. And here's one of the gifts. And will you explain what that is? Please hold it to the camera.
You may not call this a gift, but I call it yum.
And then a double what? Double wham.
Yum!
A double whammy. You got two of them. Okay, that is all. And from your pap too. Can you?
It's one of the many trucks.
It's a very nice speed wheel is what it is. A very nice speed wheel, folks. There's another one.
It's
No, there's another speed wheel in there, Charlotte.
and this one is a taxi.
Okay.
It says taxi at the top, but trust me, it's not taxi.
We trust you. Can you explain what that one is?
This is a police car. Don't worry, there's not gonna be any dull bandits running around here.
Okay, very good, Eric. Okay, very good. Put all those gifts up. Can you explain that? Turn it around the camera. Explain what that is. And we'll tell
If
people.
you know how to rock,
And tell people.
don't dump a rock on this thing.
And tell people what you're going to be doing with that gift that you got from your past.
Well, see, me and Charlotte Denny, of course. Well, we sort of have like a hobby of tearing things up, so we gotta disassemble this.
Okay, will you hold that? Pat's going to do something that I have to do. It hurts me to do it, but I have to do this. Just hold on to it. This is a must because I do not ever want you to get hurt and plug this in the wall by a mistake and get yourself hurt. So therefore, if you're going to tear it up and have fun, this is what Pat has to do to it. It's got to be done. So now it's safe to play with. Okay, now that's yours to do what you want to do with it, Eric. Okay, that's it. Would you explain that?
Radio it up because the double price is here.
Okay, so there's another one right there. Will you hold that till I do the little treatment on it? Got to be done. done. Sorry, it's good radios, but they got to be done this way. Eric's going to disassemble them probably and concentrate. I might go use his cords again sometime. Okay, lay the cords there. Give me that. Okay, Charlotte. Now, would you tell our viewing audience of all the people in this whole wide world how you love everybody? Start with your own main family and who all you love. Start with your main family.
My mom, my dad, Pap, who's the greatest dad in the world.
Thank you. And
Mama, who's the greatest mama in the world. And Grandma, who's the greatest grandma in the world. But,
okay, who else?
well, she got a divorce. But her mate that, she got divorced, he's still the greatest grandpa in the world.
What about this little redheaded girl here? Do you think much of her?
Nothing, but she's my sister, actually half-sister, and I like her.
Do you love her?
Yeah, but sometimes she's a real pain in the...
Okay, Eric, very good. Now that ends our gift session, and what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, Eric is going to tell us about his weekend trip to Florida, and he's going to be calm and cool and collected while he tells it, and he's going to go slow and talk real clear. So will you look in the camera there and start from the time you left your house, and then we'll go on from there, and I will get out of your way unless we have the floor at this time.
Well, day one, drove and 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 drove. So we finally got to the hotel. And then the next day we left and went to, well, not a hotel, but we still stayed at my Aunt Belle's house. She's good. She made some rabbits for me. Pizza bunnies. And, well, my room is better because I've been there before, but my room, well, back then wasn't hideous, but it improved a little. And then next day we left and we drove for a couple hours until we finally reached the Disney World. Parking place. First we went to the Magic Kingdom. And then we took to the monorail after planning for a little while and left on the monorail at a station and then went to another monorail that travels to Epcot. And at Epcot you may think that's a golf ball, but no. It's a geographic sphere.
I hate to interrupt you, but is that place, that big ball, is that a big place or is that a little?
Well, the ball? The whole ball?
Yeah.
Well, you may not believe this, folks, but it's actually a ride. It's called Spaceship Earth.
I think I've been there before. And have they called your name out? Because we got our name called out when we went there.
Well, I think you'll enjoy Spaceship Earth because it tells the story of how our Earth, not how our Earth's born, but how the business grew and grew throughout it.
You can go on now.
And, well, now our world is finished. Like scientists are discovering more ways that back in the olden days, our universe formed. And, well, you have a theory that this big gigantic ball, because this is what it's on, right? It's gonna be a big thing. And when it finally got open, it shut out our whole universe. We have a series a planet all connected to that. You may think the sun is a planet, but no. It's a big, colossal star of gas. And you may think of it as a Domino's pizza with a heat core in it, because the sun, many scientists think that the sun's core is what made it hot. Other scientists think that, well, the sun in it, well, was big because the star was bigger than the sun. It had to form all the planets and stars. That there was life on another planet. There was something in the universe that sometimes scientists think this, but they're not positive because the universe wasn't born. They think that this thing just cling to the this really hard thing cling to where the sun was. It just got really hot, and then when the universe finally was born, the sun shot out, and then it finally stopped, and then it was glowing. So back to my trip. Then after we left Epcot, then we went to, well, a part of Disney World that well, isn't really much Disney, but it has one Disney like riding. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, and it's in a place called Tomorrowland. Well, where the technology is more than try like 3, much more than try, trust me. And in Tomorrowland, well, there's a car ride. Can't really tie it up with Disney, and you can't really tie it up with the technology in Tomorrowland, so you just kind of just made it. And there's like boards that, well, you know, have like stuff on them that well, my mom said that they were called alien racers. So it's called alien racers. You're not like in a car with an alien. It just has an alien on it, and below it, below the alien on the hood, it has like the number of it. But let me tell you a secret. The car it's kind of like a lawnmower. It's not a lawnmower because there's no grass. But it has like sort of like lawnmower. I mean, it's not exactly a lawnmower. Well, it has lawnmower parts, but not a lawnmower. And then when we left Tomorrowland for our hotel, finally, then the next day, so we left for the Animal Kingdom. The basic part of the Animal Kingdom, what it's famous for, is the Tree of Life. It has over 100 animals carved in the roots. And inside it, there's not like a ride, but a show called It's Tough to Be a Bug, where you guys have these like bug-eye glasses on and kind of like a movie, and it has these little bugs in it that tells you about kind of like a bug's life because it has Flick in it, but not a bug's life. So then we left there, and Pap, have we gotten all the way to Wednesday yet?
Let's see now, how far had you gotten, Eric? Where was you at now? Had you covered most of your trip to Florida? Have you covered most of it?
Yep.
So in other words, when you're into when, say, when did you come back home? Sunday, you came back home Sunday.
Yep.
So you got back in the car in Florida and you came back to your home.
Yeah, but Pap,
Yes.
I didn't go home yet.
Oh, well, we'll go ahead and explain what happened then. I forgot that. I really didn't really realize. You go ahead and explain it.
When I just get to Friday because there's like a part in it that I like to want to know. It sounds like celebrate everything's a party, celebrate everything's a party. And everybody was singing that song. They're like little green napkins, just swinging them around like this way, I think, and then we got in the car, and like the first day, we drove and drove and drove and drove and drove. Well, we finally got to the hotel. Then the next day, we drove in more until we finally got across the bridge into Indiana and finally reached home. And that's the end of my story. So, have a good night, and may all your Disney nights be magical.
That was Eric Matthew telling about his little trip to Florida and his present. So thank you a lot, Eric. How about a kiss for your pap? Oh, good night, everybody.